Good evening, everyone, and you are looking at a live view of Slick 4E at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, where we are at T-minus 4 minutes, 25 seconds, and counting till SpaceX attempts to launch another Falcon 9 rocket. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name's Zach. I'm the founder and host here at the launch pad. You'll have to bear with my voice and not being on camera today. We're fighting a flu, but we still wanted to bring this live launch attempt coverage to you today. Weather only 20% go for launch, but SpaceX, as they do, try to thread the needle and are hopefully going to launch here in 4 minutes time. As we get started, as always, lots of people tuning in all over the world. Let us know where you're watching from. We got Mike in Columbus, Nathan's in Mississippi, Siberian's in Maryland. We got Ollie in Newcastle, Adrian's in Bristol, UK. Great to have you. Bill's in Long Island, New York. We got Jason in Iowa. We got Jeffrey in Amsterdam. Chaz is in Texas. JB is in Space Coast. And we got Spring in Malaysia. And Hurton is in Calgary, just a few hours south of where I am in Edmonton at our TLP Canada studio. We're glad to have all of you joining us here. Propellant load is well underway, and you can see there on your screen, strong back retract in progress and just wrapping up as SpaceX continues through today's countdown. The booster on your screen is booster 1071 going for its 14th flight attempt, a 63-day turnaround after supporting in its history NRL 87, NRL 85, Sarah 1, SWAT, Transporter 8, Transporter 9, and 7 previous Starlink missions. Today's vehicle is being supported by the autonomous drone ship, of course, I Still Love You, which is stationed downrange in the Pacific Ocean, ready to recover. Now, they did have a launch window today that was a few hours long, but they ended up beginning propellant load. They had backup opportunities all the way till 8:55 p.m. local time, but they are targeting 5:09 p.m. local time, just about 30 minutes or so into today's window. On board today, you guessed it, more Starlink satellites. We got 22 more Starlink V2 minis on board, heading up to low Earth orbit. As we come down into those final minutes of the count, as always, we want to see that go, no go in the chat. If you're on YouTube, make sure you use those custom TLP emojis if you're a TLP member. T-minus 2 minutes and counting till launch. If you haven't yet, also take a moment, engage that like button, share out the stream, invite people to join us as we continue to count down the final minute and 1 minute 45 seconds. We also wanted to make note, if you haven't yet seen it, head over to our channel. NASA, via FOIA, has released the WB-57 footage to the public from Starship IFT-2. We've got all 4 videos up there for you that you can watch unedited, raw from NASA, showing you very clearly where they've redacted footage out. We've also edited together kind of a supercut multi-view where you can watch the WB-57 footage along with the launch stream to really understand what's happening. So check that out and share out those streams so we finally have those beautiful views. T-minus 70 seconds and counting. Next major milestone will be Falcon 9 taking over internal power, and then the final go for no-go from the launch director. This is where we're expecting to hear, hopefully, a go in 15 seconds, but they're going to try to thread the weather as we're only 20% go for launch here today. Let's listen in for that go, no-go.
Hold.
And there's what we thought we would hear. We have had a hold. We have had a hold on the count, T-minus 41 seconds, and unfortunately, that is going to end the launch opportunity for today. This is highly likely due to the weather conditions, which were only 20% chance go, but they did try to thread the needle and go for a launch attempt here today. But you'll keep that view of Slick 4E here. If you haven't yet, make sure you engage that
subscribe due to cloud coverage over the pad. Vehicle and payload are healthy. We're offloading for balance.
And there's that call out that it's because of the clouds over the pad, which is what we expected to hear, unfortunately, just with the weather. Vandenberg's always a fun one to launch from that has some different weather conditions than the Cape, and they are now safing the vehicle, safing the pad, and we'll begin to offload, and there they have ended the feed. That's going to do it for us here live in our live launch attempt coverage of 7-13. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow with another launch attempt. Those launch opportunities open at 4:34 p.m. Pacific time, so we hope you'll join us back here for that. We're also tracking AX3 as they prepare to come back home to Earth after an extended 18-day stay up at the International Space Station. But from our TLP Canada studio, my name's Zach, and we'll see you over on the AX3 tracker or in the Discord, because space is better together. Good night and stay well.